So I just watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And the whole time I was watching this movie, I was conflicted with myself because I was rooting for the monkeys. And I'm like, why am I rooting for the monkeys? Should I be rooting for the monkeys? Because I'm human. And I feel like the Frieza fanboys and a certain section of white people gonna be like, oh yeah, of course he's rooting for the monkeys. Of course you gotta ride with your kind. But it's not that. It's the fact that these monkeys were treated so terribly in the facility. These monkeys were chained up, forced to solve puzzles, and inhale a mystery gas. And you know what that mystery gas did to Kanye. But this gas was made to fix Alzheimer's. And in order to do that, they had to experiment on the monkeys. Now, if I felt some type of way about that in real life, I would go and stop the animals being tested in real life. But I had to look deep down inside to find out I don't give a damn. I don't. Like, who else gonna get tested? Me as a human? No, they already used to do that back in the day. So, no, I'm not getting tested for nothing. But the condition that these monkeys had to go through is horrible. And a monkey escaped. She escaped because she was aggressive, trying to protect her child, trying to protect her newborn, and she got shot. So James Franco, the pharmacist or the scientist that came up with the gas that could fix Alzheimer's, he not stole the monkey. He took the baby monkey into his house. That was Caesar. He raised him like a little human, gave him cereals, put little clothes on him even. Took him to walks in the park and things like that. How he didn't get caught with a whole monkey, nobody called the police, I don't know. Because you know white people love calling the police on monkeys. And it really is hard to root for the humans. Especially since the only nigga in the movie is a bitch ass nigga who's evil and he's the head of a company experimenting on monkeys in unethical ways. So Caesar was a part of the family. He wore clothes and everything. Like I said, it's almost like Curious George, but this is a live action Curious George. It's called Rise of the Planet of the Apes. So where did it all go wrong? Well, the gas. It's always the gas. Like, you know what the gas did to the people that Kanye don't like. I don't mess with the gas unless it comes from a bluntante from the earth. But that's enough about me. Back to the movie. So it started working. His Alzheimer's came back, and the old man tried to drive. And I'll say this, and I'll say it forever. Old people should not be driving. If you're above the age of 75, you should not have the option of going 75 miles per hour when you can't remember what you ate for breakfast. Even though I don't remember what I eat for breakfast. But still, if you old as hell, you shouldn't be driving. Because he ended up smashing into two cars. He reversed, backed up into a car. He went forward, hit a car. So the neighbor came out, angry as hell. Angry as fuck. See, Caesar ended up coming out the house and putting paws on this man. I'm talking about major head. Like, he was going gorilla mode. He was fucking up the neighbor. And it's all because the neighbor was yelling at the grandpa, pointing his finger to it. That's what really did it. See, if my pet monkey came out the house and started beating up somebody for touching my grandpa, it's justified. But it wasn't justified in the eyes of the law. So they had animal control come get Caesar, put him into a zoo, which is pretty much like a jail for monkeys. So James Franco trying to get him out because Caesar is his day one. They have a real connection. When you have a real connection with somebody or an animal, it don't matter the color, it don't matter the species. You got a connection. A connection is a connection. Caesar is the reason James Franco has his girl. He put him on. So he trying to get his mans free, but it's not working. The state got him. So Caesar ended up getting all of these monkeys, baboons, apes together on one accord. He even stole some gas to make them all intelligent, and he made an army of monkeys. He killed a human and then escaped from the facility to gather even more monkeys. And what we have at the end of the movie is a bunch of monkeys trying to cross a bridge with great strategy. See, I'm stuttering because I'm thinking to myself, what if I saw this shit in real life? Let's say I'm a cop with a gun and I see Caesar with an army of monkeys. And he says to me, because by this time Caesar can talk. And like when Caesar stood up to the zookeeper, he said, "No." I was so hyped. I was jumping up and down. I'm like, "Hey, calm down. You're human. You're human." So if I was a human with a gun pointed at Caesar with his army of monkeys, I would put down that gun and I would say, "You got it." To see, my people had to go through the same thing. Like, you can talk, so you basically human to me. Like y'all all basically human. Y'all basically just ain't evolved all the way. Y'all ain't hit the human puberty yet. So I'm gonna just let y'all go because I don't want no smoke. I see you got King Kong, you got Donkey Kong, you got Terry Crews, you got all them in your army. So I don't want nothing. I don't want no smoke. So y'all can go ahead and pass this bridge and go live into the jungle, because that's basically humans and animals coexisting, which we already do. So if y'all want to escape, please. Like, the movie could have been a lot simpler if the humans would have just got the fuck up out the way. Once I seen or heard that a monkey can talk, well, they couldn't see the monkey was talking, but once I see a monkey giving directions to other monkeys, I'm like, yeah, nah, they got it. Let them go. I said earlier in this video that there's only one nigga and he's a bitch nigga. Why is that nigga later on in the movie trying to stop the monkeys from being free by pointing out the leader? Like, yup, he's the leader right there. That's the one. That's Monkey Luther King right there. You need to assassinate him. Why? Nigga, why? Just let him go. Just let him go. Just let him go. That's all I had to say. And in the other movies, things got really, really wicked for the humans. So, yeah. What do I take from this movie? Animals have their own little spaces, their own little habitats. We share the earth with animals for a reason. And at the end of the day, I'm rooting for the monkeys because I am an animal myself. Just because I'm more intelligent than a monkey, that don't make me any less than an animal. What do animals do? They eat, fuck, survive. What are we doing? What are we really doing? So I say, if there's a gang of monkeys and they coming at you saying, "Let us go home," let them go home. And at the end of the movie, James Franco tried to say, "Caesar, come home with me. Come home." Caesar said, "Caesar's home." And he respected it. So if I see a bunch of talking monkeys or one talking monkey with an army of monkeys, y'all human now. Go, just go ahead, because I'm not stopping them. Me personally, I'm not stopping them. But this movie, it was great. It was great. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's a classic. That's why I wanted to go over it. But until next time, I'll see y'all later. Love you. Peace.